Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another stream. It's gonna be more Gobliiins 3, where we shall hopefully get a dragon and go into the city or town and move on from there. Now let's see if there's anyone in Twitch chat already. Twitch chat itself says no, but that could be wrong. There will be at least one person soon, as always is the case. Eek! It's a dwarf! Hi, sir. Uh-huh. Hello there. Hope you have a good day. And can relax a little while we do some more pointing clicking. Relaxing, drawing something again, getting some beer. Sounds good. Are you making more of those beastmen creatures? Because they are very cool so far, what you've shown. I like the mole one a lot. And the Minotaur. Hee. But I'm a sucker for Minotaurs, so yeah. Much bigger than the Minotaur. Oh boy. Well, I'll see what it is once it is done. Hi, Vader. That's a very unholy combination of emotes there. Hello. Thank you. I hate it. I mean, love it. Hey, Ra. Good evening. Yeah, you only see those emotes if you have the Franker Z browser extension installed. I could look up how you do that again. It's basically a little plugin you install that integrates into your Twitch chat, and then you can see all the extra little emojis. But it causes some issues on some browsers, and I have to look it up again how you actually do it. So for the time being, let us go back into the game. So we want to go to PC. Hello everyone. And back into the land of goblins. Gobliiins 3. Probably have to wait for GoG again, which will alert me that it can't update, even though I did. It's kind of weird. GoG seems to be a bit borked at the moment. I have to do some extensive research to totally fix it. Like, it does play games, it does do my cloud sync, it does like save and install games just fine. It just keeps saying I have to update, even though I did. Seems to be stuck in some sort of weird mid-update limbo that is incorrect because it has updated. It says the correct version. It just keeps saying that it could not update even though it did. And I click OK. Nothing seems to happen even though something does happen. I wait for GOG to load. The game loads just fine and all is good. So I don't know. I have to look into that for the next time I boot up a GOG game to fix that silly issue. Yes. All right. And now we load the last save. This one. Ah, we are back. We got... Oh yeah, we don't have a coin because we traded it for a key. I think I remember how to do this. Yes. We want to get up there to the paprika stuff, so we want to put a spoon here to act as a seesaw. You want to get on top this spoon. And then we just toss you into the air like this. You go stand over there. Hey Tyve, good evening. Jump paprika, and then we're gonna season the meat with paprika powder. Who wants a good meat spiced with paprika? I would. So, okay, let's get out of here. We got a dragon to catch. Actually, we need something. We can't do that yet. We need to get the coin. I just remembered. We need to get the coin back before we can get the dragon. So, please give me my coin back. Right, now we can go down again. Graceful, Blounce, very graceful. Hey Cody, good evening. Buenosera. Now we can get a dragon. Right, let's save. And let's figure out how we can get a dragon. So the dragon is in this, well, dragon den. We want it to come out. How do we get it out? Well, we have to close off all other holes to basically force it one way. Now we put the fork in the nostril, which that makes sense, of course. Then we put the memorum into the basin. And last but not least, we put the spiced meat on top of the fork.
He thanks me for having given him back his memory. Now he owes me.
Now we got a pocket dragon. Yep. Dragon in our pocket. Cool. Hey Demonic, good afternoon. Let's get our coin back. And let's finish the level. So all we gotta do now is trade our coin again. So coin for Othello, get the key again. Now let's open the door. And now let's get the dragon in there.
Big bear boom, big bear boom.
Thanks, Dragon. He left without being restored to normal size.
So the dragon's gone, sadly, and he's still tiny. So that's annoying. But now we got the bill. But first things first, let's get our coin back again. Because that item is more or less eternal. There's actually a little bit of a story behind that coin, which I will not tell you yet. But let's just say it's kind of cool. And it has a connection to the second game. Those of you who paid attention to the second game may know what it is, but if not, I'll be able to tell you in a couple of chapters why he has a coin. Like why Blount has this coin.
It's a letter for his friend, the grocer, who knows a transport.
Okay, we are able to leave then, which is good. So, let's get out of this place, shall we? Safe. Into the city of Foliander.
Boom.
What?
Oh.
Well, Chump got kidnapped. Great. Let's read the news. Get a boa boa! It's the funniest, friendliest, and most faithful pet when the city sleeps. There's nothing interesting in the border city that allows to reach Foliander Island. There is a shortage of everything as no ship can leave or reach the area. Only at the alchemists and at the groceries can I find help. There's a lot in this place. Like there's a lever to the grocery store, young plant, a mummy, a hole in the roof, there's a bell, a shoe sole, a bouquet egg, dreaming young lady, a bud, a mirror, and there's a doorbell to the alchemist's lab. But let's go inside and get Chump back. Well, new screen. But let's see. There's a lot on this screen. Chump was chump-napped, yes. Egg of a boa boa. Can we get that? Nope. Yes, we can get that, and the rat has to go away. And we don't have anything to get rid of the rat. You can't interact with him, so he has to be gone in some other way. The ham of a croco moth. Now, I don't want to Google or look up what the heck a croco moth is supposed to be, but I assume it is maybe a combination of a crocodile and a behemoth, which sounds like kind of dangerous. Hello, Mr. Grocer. Have you seen my parrot?
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom, big.
The Joker doesn't want to see me. He says he's busy.
Well, we got a letter.
He isn't paying any attention to my letter. What is he waiting for?
You need a hand? Nope. You don't need a hand. Then I guess you want money. Now get my letter.
Good heavens! He got me! The captain owes him money!
Well, that's great. We lost our coin. Bleh. Well, at least we can get the egg now, I think. And there's a key, too.
Fantastic! I must make this boa boa come alive so I'll have an assistant.
Well, how do you even hatch an egg, Blount? You're not a bird. Or, well, a reptile anyway. How do you even hatch a snake egg? Any experts in chat? Like, they're cold-blooded, right? They don't use their body heat to hatch eggs like birds do. I guess they plant them in warm sand or something? There's a key. We got a key. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. What are you looking at, Mr. Grocer? I should get another save. Twitch 7. I asked Kaori how snake eggs are hatched, since we got a boa boa egg. And since snakes don't use their body heat, I assume, to hatch eggs, since they're cold-blooded, I was theorizing they maybe put their eggs in a hot bit of sand or soil to basically let them warm up the eggs. There's a spaghetti. Ha! Okay, the game just froze. That's interesting. Alright, give me a sec. That is weird. Let me go reboot the game. Okay. I guess you can't do that as normal Blount. Where is PC games? There, okay. It's a good thing I just saved. Depends on the type of snake. Some snakes coil around their eggs. Oh.
Beep, beep.
Okay. Load. Right, so we can't do that, so I guess there's a key. We use it on this lamp. Pythons stay wrapped. Right. Others bury their eggs under foliage. Alright. Well, you guys ready for something weird? Let's go.
This time, I'm gonna fix the grocer. Ha!
Yep. We're Blount. And, what do you think the grocer thinks of all this? You want to make a guess? Well, he's not too happy. Well, this is worth a save. Let's go have a chat.
Not very helpful, the old mummy. And he has the guts to keep my coin.
Can we smack him? Guess not. I want to save. I hope I can get that spaghetti and get back there because it's needed for this game. Okay, good. We got the spaghetti. What's in the pot? Oh, hi. Well, hate to say it, guys, but we lost Chump. He's off to a better place, and well, we gotta find a new assistant, cause Chump no longer wants to volunteer with Mr. Wereblount here. Let's read on the Goblin News. Fly without help. Use the Fly Elixir. It gives you strong and healthy wings. The Company of Wolves. The captain that gave me a letter for his so-called friends, the grocer, tricked me again. While searching in the grocery, I started feeling funny. I was strangely transformed, probably because of that wolf bite. Yep. I mean, let's just look around a little bit. There's a button, a nightstand, traveling box. Let's hit the switch.
I'm really scared of spiders.
You're a werewolf! How are you scared of spiders, you sissy? But okay. Can I go into the trapdoor then? Hmm. Not unarmed, I guess. Nope. Can't get that. Nightstand? There's soap I can't get. Need someone to get it under from there. Traveling box? Nope. He's still in shock I'm a werewolf. He's frozen in fear, I guess. He's way too happy. Yeah, he's basically the evil, quote-unquote, version of Blount. And a bit more rude. Rise from your grave! Can we check the cupboard now? That's on the floor? I guess we cannot. Can I go on the spring? And there's the trophy of a Giduyul? Giduyul? I don't know what a Giduyul is. Is it made up or is it actually a thing? Like Gidouyille. Oh, I remember this one now. You gotta go to the Cornish up here. And check in the opening. Ooh. We got a hammer. Anything else in there? Nope. Now we have a hammer. Which is Wereblount's favorite tool. Let's wreck everything.
It's a decoy used to call a boucassier.
You're thinking about eating it, aren't you? So a boucachier, I think, is some type of bird. Can you toot on it? Yeah, it doesn't do anything here. There are no birds here. Grab this too. Alright, I nearly forgot the most important part. Let's save, just in case it messes up in here. Well, he's not gonna give our coin back by talking. He's not gonna give our coin back even after we became a werewolf. So, I think Isma said it best. Smash it with a hammer! Give me my coin back, you jerk. Thank you. That's how you get coins back, people. Actually, don't hammer people, it's not nice. But, you know what? We are Wereblount, we don't care, and he's a jerk. Let's just bonk him again. Why not?
That was just for fun.
Good one, Blount. I mean, Wereblount. Right, we got a bunch of items, which is good.
Ooh, Thanks to the daylight, I'm getting back to my normal appearance.
Look at our inventory. We have like a bunch of things. A horn, a spaghetti? Like a singular spaghetti. What was a spaghetti like doing in a grocery store? Like a singular one on the floor. Weird. We have a key, a hammer, a flute, and an egg. Let's talk to the mommy.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big.
She's not doing too good. She suffers from the drafts in the roof.
Oh, the hole in the roof. I mean, I'm no roof expert, but maybe I can somehow fix it. Let's go up. Do we have anything to, like, fix the roof? Like... I think the umbrella's the only thing that makes any sense. Nothing else really makes sense, so... this'll have to do, I guess. Sure, that'll work. For like one rain cloud. Bonk, indeed.
Bear, boom, bear, boom, boom, bear, boom.
She gives me her hot water bottle because she thinks she won't need it.
Hot water bottle, okay. That's a good trait, I guess. As what the Puppet Pals would say, bonk on the head! Hey, Puppet Pale Clam, where do people get their money? At the First National Bonk! I love Puppet Pals. It was so stupid, but it was so funny. Egg. Warm water bottle. Egg. Oh, it's a little birdie bird.
This miracle of life is so cute, but the kid seems to be starving.
I don't have any food, though. Do you take spaghetti? Hey, don't put it in your nose! That is not nice. Spaghetti are... well, spaghetti is... I was gonna say spaghetti is people too, but it makes no sense. Don't put spaghetti in your nose! That is stupid. I have no food. What do you eat? Like worms? And bugs and other stuff? I don't have any of that. And I can't really do anything here yet, so I guess we're gonna talk to the lady and then go into the alchemist's lab.
It's the alchemist lover who has just received a letter from him. It's the alchemist lover who has just received a letter from him.
Okay, can't do anything here.
Come on, come on.
I love the facial expressions in this game. It's so, like, unique. Well, let's ring the doorbell. Hello.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom.
He is the one who made the memoriam. He is glad that the dragon is well.
Yeah, but it's also a super tiny somewhere.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom.
He doesn't work because there is a shortage of ingredients. He lets me in.
Alright. You guys thought that Weirblond was weird? Before I go in, are you ready for even more weird? Just a question. Like, Weirblond is kind of normal compared to the rest of this game. So if you guys are ready for some more weird, let me know and we shall go in. Yeah, indeed. More bizarre coming up. Advice for safe use of the magic lab. Only the right hand can pick up objects. Only the left hand can set mechanisms. Every object or ingredient has a determined place in the room. A successful mixture must be poured into the chosen bottle. The ingredients that make up the memorum may be useful. Make and absorb Growixer, Speedixer, and then Flyixer. But first,
Tu lippais ma petite boulette ou quoi?
floating hands. Because why not? Told you this game is strange. Let's read the news. For weather forecast, go to Froggy's Bowl A, letter C. The big cooking. The alchemist entrusted me with his lab. What a mess! I'm going to make myself a wing potion. To reach Foliander Island, I have to drink it. It's the only way, but I'm missing a few strange and important ingredients. I had a strange idea. What if someone made Gobliiins mod of Friday Night Funkin'? That could be interesting. And yes, we have some cameos. Dwarf spotted him. There's Oops. There's Asgard. And there is Ignatius. They're also in this game as little cameos. There is a lot on this screen. Welcome to the Alchemy Lab. You'll see a bunch of different alchemic tools around here. Like, there is a hot water kettle. There is an ashtray. There is a faucet. There is a still. A pestle. There is a mixer, a candle, and a bunch of bottles, and all the ingredients we picked up so far, like the spaghetti and the horn and the key and everything you'll pick up here are actually used to create mixtures, which will help you in the other level. So, for now, we gotta go read. We want to know what we're doing, so... Oh, the left one reads. Right. The right one uses objects, the left one interacts with them. So let's see. What does it say on the first pitch?
The memorum is a dash of pain and a few tears of joy.
Right. Let's turn the page. Oh, you have to turn the page. Next page.
To make Growixer, mix some broken shell with cooked spaghetti and ashes of Gidui's horn.
Okay, so the game now tells you how to make the first potion. Let's see, chat. Are you guys good at remembering a recipe? Let's read again.
To make Growixer, mix some broken shell with cooked spaghetti and ashes of Gidui's horn.
Okay. Well, how do we cook spaghetti? Like, that is not hard. Need some water. Oh yeah. The left one operates, the right one picks up items. The right hand, get the water. Let's put the water in the kettle. And get the spaghetti. Like, the first step is we need to cook the spaghetti, which is not gonna be hard. We just put the spaghetti in the cold water. Although, technically, aren't you supposed to boil the water first and then put the spaghetti in? Like, it's just one string now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But normally you boil the water first. And now we boil the water. Okay, and we got a cooked spaghetti. So, that goes into the mixer. Hey there, Astonor, welcome. Okay, we got the cooked spaghetti in. What else do we need?
To make growig, sir, mix some broken shell with cooked spaghetti and ashes of Gidui's horn.
So the Shidui horn, that is this thing, we need ash of it. So we're gonna put it on the ashtray and ignite it. Alright. Burnt horn in the mixer. And then eggshell. So I guess... Oh! Like we already hatched the bird egg. We can hatch the boa boa egg like this. A baby boa boa. Aww. Alright. Need to crush the eggshell, so let's do that. The pestle. There we go. And the eggshell goes... Okay. Crushed eggshell goes into the mixer. And now we got all three things in. Let's turn the mixer on. Here we go, we got a growth elixir. You actually have to make this twice, because the first batch goes into the boa boa. There we are. This is Fulbert, our new assistant, but let's have a chat.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom, big bear, big bear.
He says he can't wait to discover the world with such a talented reporter.
Also, don't question me why the hands have a female voice while Blount is male. That's just how it is. Let's put these things in again. Make another grow mixer, which we'll put into the bottle to bring with us into the level. So then we have to use the grow mixer and Fulbert to gather more ingredients for the next one. Even though this level is super complicated and kind of long compared to the rest of the game, I used to love this chapter. The whole alchemist thing is like one of my favorite bits in the whole game. There's another level which is similar to this one. I just love the idea of finding ingredients and then mixing it to make things and going back to the old level to find new things and mix more. I don't know, it really worked for me. I like that whole dynamic of going back and forth between looking for ingredients and making potions. Alright, we got ourselves a grow mixer. Let's turn the page and see what we need for the next one. I can guarantee you we don't have everything we need, but it'll tell you what we need to look for. What's the next one?
To make speed sir, mix a boiled shoe sole with a crushed bone of crocomoth and some Florian extract.
Boiled shoe sole, crushed bone of crocomoth, and a Florian extract. Well, we saw the crocomoth bone already, we just can't get it right now. And we saw the shoe sole too. And Florian extract. Right, let's get out of there and grab those items. And here we are, It is Fulbert, our new friend. Plus, we have a Growixer. Let's save. But yeah, this is our new little friend. It's a snack. The Growixer is actually a pretty useful item. It makes, well, things grow. So we can put that into the bud to make it grow. Love letter. Well, there's the Florian. We just have to, well, extract it somehow. Shuso. How do we get up there? Let's see what this lever does. Okay. You guys like little Fulbert or meh? Did you like Chump better? Ah, wait, I see what I have to do. We need to get Fulbert up there as well. So we basically need to make this plant grow. Now we can do that. Okay. And then we can use him as a bridge. Because that's what snakes do best, right? Grab the shoe sole. So now all we need is a bone of Crocomoth, which is in the grocery, right? Yes, we saw it there. How to get it though? Okay, get across. So let's go back in here and try to get that bone. At least Fulbert is not scared of Weirblound. Maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe it's because he sees Blound as his mommy, since it was the first thing he saw when he got out of the egg. He has more attachment to it, maybe? But he's not phased at all, which is good. There's not much we can do here right now. I think there's only two things we can do here. So, you remember the soap we saw beneath this thing? We can get that. Here we go. Get the soap. We don't need that yet, but we will need it later. Lots of items. So, you guys remember that Weirblound is scared of a spider, right? What do you think a snake is to a spider? Is Snake scared? Let's see. Nope. There we go. Well, we want to get our bone, please. But it fell in. Can I go in and grab it?
two of us. It won't be easy.
Club? Nope. Why do you even have that club? Hand? Nope, no hand. Hammer, I suppose. It's kind of easy, there's not much really to use it with, but now we have a power-up, basically. I think Weirblound's answer to everything is just smack it with a hammer. That's kind of his whole philosophy, really. Let me get the bone. And I think we're done in this place. Nothing else to do here, really. Nope. Everything is cleaned up. Well, let's get back to the alchemy lab. We have to make our next potion. Right, here we are again. And as you can see, there are a couple of extra items now lying around. There's the soap, there's the Florian, there's the bone, and the shoe sole. So, let's read the recipe again.
To make speedix, sir, mix a boiled shoe sole with a crushed bone of crocomoth and some Florian extract.
Well, boiled shoe sole. Oh wait, you're the wrong hand. You are the right hand, Mr. Left Hand. Let's put the water in the kettle and boil the shoe sole. Even though, like I said, this level has a bunch of items, I find it to be kind of easy. Not sure what about you guys, but like following these recipes is actually rather easy. You literally, like, it says boiled shoe sole, so you put on the heater. You put the shoe sole in there and you just ignite the fire. You just literally follow the silly instructions, as stupid as they are. Boiled shoe sole goes in there. Crocomoth bone. And pestle. Let's break that one too. I don't know about you guys, but are you even able to break bone with a mortar and pestle? Like, I know it's strong, but bone is like very, very strong. I'm not sure if you would be able to break that with a pestle. Maybe, but it would take forever. Okay, that's another one. And then Florian extract. So we have the Florian. We put it in the still. And then we ignite it. Depends on the kind of mortar and pestle. And it depends on the kind of bone. Okay, so it is possible. Extract of Florian. Into the mixer. And then turn on the mixer. And there we go. Speed elixir. Into the bottle it goes. +1 potion. But now I want to read the next page. The next page.
To make Poofixer, mix Florian extract, crushed eggshell, and boiled shoe sole.
Poofixer. Okay, we have to get some Florian again. Let's go do that real quick. Florian, extract again. Okay. Florian extract. Eggshell. And shoe sole. You know, the way it's lying on the floor right there kind of looks like, I don't know, chewing gum? Looks kind of gross. I guess we're getting another potion, the Poofixer. The Poof Potion! Into the bottle it goes. Or not. Poof Potion is actually an Easter egg. It doesn't do anything. So we can just toss it into the trash can. But you have to... Well, you have to grab it, and then you have to open the trash can. So, I guess that was just a fun little Easter egg I wanted to show you guys. That Poofixer does nothing, it's just for shows. It's just for the lols. The snake makes the sound of a Donald Duck. It does!
It is the recipe for the wing potion, but the page has been ripped.
Okay. So, the winged potion does not have a recipe. I'll let you guys think about that one. Where do we get the recipe for the last potion? As I'm going to use the speed elixir to get one more thing here. Because we have the speed elixir right here. We have all the clues presented, if you guys have paid attention, where to get it. But it's a bit cryptic. So first things first, let's go grow up this little bird. Hello.
Oh, oh, oh.
Boucaché is not doing anything. Can I use the decoy? Decoy on you? Decoy is not doing anything. So, I could go on, like, for sure, but I want to know what you guys think. Where do we get the recipe? Because there is no real incentive to go forward unless we have the recipe and know what we need to make the last potion. There are 2 hints that were given to us earlier, and you know that the recipe should have been in the book, but it's been ripped out. So where could it possibly be? I'll give you a hint, it's not in the grocery store. It is in fact on this screen, right here. As silly as that sounds. But this is a bit cryptic, but I'll let you guys figure it out. Yeah, it could be Cody, maybe the one who's behind the sound effects will try to go for a Donald Duck impression. Being a werewolf is not that bad. I mean, you'll have hair problems to deal with and maybe fleas. And you'll have a very strong taste for meat. The bird nest is sadly not interactable. Any other ideas? I'll see if I can get the dialogue again, which is the one hint you need to figure out where the recipe is.
It's the alchemist lover who has just received a letter from him.
That's your only clue. Yeah, the letter is the recipe, but it's just a love letter. How do we turn it into a recipe? The answer is also on this screen. Yup, in the mirror. And that took me forever to figure out. The first time I played it.
This love letter from the alchemist is written on the back of a recipe. To make Flyixir, mix 1 soap bubble with tears of joy and ashes from feather and boucassier in love.
There you go. There is the recipe for the Flyixir. And this one is really tricky to make. Not only because all 3 ingredients are kind of difficult to create, but the last one, the feather of a boucassier in love. This is the only step in the entire chapter that took me, I think, more than a day when I first played it to figure out what the heck you're supposed to do to make this guy fall in love. Because we have the decoy here, right? Is the decoy to call another boucassier to, well, basically have them fall in love with each other. Also, does anyone know what a boucassier actually is? Is it just French for a type of vulture or bird? Or is it made up? Because I always thought it looked like a bit like a little vulture baby, but well, maybe boucassier is just actually its own thing. Anyway, I will not ask chat for this one because this is really hard to figure out. But this is one step that took me forever. But basically what you gotta do is, first things first, you have to drink the speed elixir. That's why you need that stupid thing. Then we're gonna make a bridge. Get across the bridge. And why is this bell here? This bell is not there for decoration. This bell is here because in order to make the boucassier appear, you don't just blow the whistle by itself, you use the bell, the decoy on the bell. That is the one step I didn't figure out when I played it the first time. And now we gotta be quick. Get across. tap on its shoulder to make him look to the female bird. Run downstairs. Get the feather. And there we go. If you don't have the speed elixir, you can't run down fast enough to grab the feather. But that step took forever to figure out the first time. But alright, we got all the ingredients. Let's make the last potion. You got references to this game. Is it really not a original, like a actual bird? Boucaché? Or is it maybe French for a type of bird? Or is it really made up for this game? Wouldn't be surprising if it was. Hey Corsair! Good evening! Update on the dragon, since you're here. The dragon, we helped him, he helped us, but he left without returning to normal size, so he's just an itty bitty little mini dragon. But at least he has his memory back. But he flew off somewhere. Right, we need to make the fly elixir. We need Tears of Joy, Boucaché feather, and a soap bubble. Wait, where's my feather? I don't see...
The growth elixir, or grow elixir, has the power to speed up growth.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't know where my feather is. Oh, it's there. Right. We burn the feather. I think the game also uses a lot of French terms. It was officially in French. Yeah, it is. So, like, what does boucaché mean in French then? Maybe that's a little hidden reference. Feather ash into the mixer. Soap bubble is the most weird one to get. So, you may remember that the recipe said Tears of Joy, right? There's a hint for that on the first page.
The memorum is a dash of pain and a few tears of joy.
So, the memorum. Where is that thing? Here. It is made up of tears of joy, which is, you know, it's kind of ironic. So, the memorum is a little tincture or a little drink that gives you your memory back. And it is made, the memorum itself, is created from a dash of pain and tears of joy. Which in this game more or less tells you that memory is created from both painful and joyful things. Which is not wrong. I find it kind of ironic, so wanted to point that out. Memory is both painful and joyful. So, let's burn the memorum drops to get some tears of joy. Right now we're basically burning the bad away and we only keep the tears of joy. Put it into the mixer. Corsair seems to be happy about the dragon being okay, which is good. And the last step, oh god, the soap bubble. So, okay, you're thinking to yourself, well, that can't be hard. All we need is some soapy water, right? And that part is actually kind of easy, sure. We have a little basin. Need to fill it with water. So, get the soap. Soap in the water. There you go. I said in the... Really? Don't you put that in there? I thought you put it in there. Am I misremembering or... Oh, it's empty. Herpaderp. Water in the basin first. I was too fast. Now we put the soap in. Okay. So we got our soapy water. I'm going to ask chat, how do you make a soap bubble? Just think very simple. And then try to figure out how the heck you're gonna make a soap bubble with all of this crap on screen. A bubble blower, correct. Do you guys see a bubble blower on screen? There is one, but it's not traditional. Yup, the key is actually the bubble blower. And the fan is related to it, yes. So now we got a key. Well, I think you have to do it in one motion, but that's how you get the bubble into the key. Now, where do you get the wind from? The dwarf already said the fan, but that's basically it. But this is a really weird way, because there is a little screw here. And you may remember from the very first level, we used the coin to wind up the screw. And now we're gonna do it again. Get the fan going. Get the key. Use the key on the water. And use the key on the fan to create a soapy bubble. That step also took me a while, but not as long as the whole, like, feather in love thing. Right, let's mix it up. So, Wing Grow Potion. Into the bottle we go. And that is the end of the level. Alright, here we are.
Ah, finally, the islands close to the country of Foliander are in sight.
Now we're in the sky. Safe. And we got a coin, a Growixer, a golf club, and a Fulbert. We actually got Fulbert with us, but he can't do much here. He's just sitting around in our backpack until we have some place to land again. But yes, he's actually accompanying us, which is cool. Let's read the news. Play Robo-Telematic Battleship, Dr. Asimov's ultimate invention. A cloud between the teeth. Genial! I fly! I'm inside of the islands of the border for Foliander. On one of them, I met Ouya, the magician I first saw on the magic pommel. He tells me how Winona was changed into a butterfly. Yep, he's right there. I see a face in the mountains. Yeah, so do I. There's a goat, a knife, a frog, inflator, some geysers, bags. Let's grab a bag, because why not? And talk to the frog.
Big bear, big boom, big boom, bear boom, big boom.
This is Bart's meteorologist. He has to foresee the royal rheumatisms.
Rheumatisms? Okay. Let's get the knife. Okay. A stain. What is in this stain?
This thing is so tiny, I can't see it with the naked eye.
Mm-hmm. Fishing line.
Oh, I'll be able to do some fishing. I hope I still have a good hand at it.
Well, we don't really have a fishing rod, but the golf club will suffice. So now we have a fishing rod made of a golf club and a fishing line. I mean, that kind of works too, I guess. Let's talk to Ouya.
Kaboom, big bear, kaboom, big boom, kaboom.
Hello, I'm Ouya the magician. Winona has talked a lot about you. The meteorologist gave me a ride and left me here, but the tide went up.
So, he's kind of stuck, I guess. You gotta get that guy up some. Oh yeah. I like the little meh. Snow miser. Yup.
Bear, bear.
I think you have to use the Growix on it. Nope.
Come on.
There's something you had to do with that. With the tuft. Or maybe you poke holes in the clouds? I think there was something with that. Nope. Not sure. Oh, I think I know how we do something with that. But first, we have to get Ouya off that little island. And to do that, I think all we do is just basically... Yeah, we do that. Yup. Now you can do something with the tuft. It's actually a giant. It's just the, well, head of a giant. Can we talk to him?
Bear, boom, bear, boom, kaboom, bear, kaboom.
His feet are cold.
Great information game. I always wanted to know that. Anyway, yeah, I think now we do this again. You go on top of the balloon. You have to poke the hole in the cloud. That's good. Oi, ay, ay. Well, that's just rude. Well, at least we can get over here.
Boom. Bow.
Alright, now we have to get rid of that goat somehow. Do you guys have any ideas? The answer is more or less on screen, but maybe you guys have an idea how to get rid of that goat. Because the goat is preventing Ouya from... Go there, please. The goat... What?
Bow. Bow.
Hello?
Bow. 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 Bow.
Hang on. Okay. The goat is more or less preventing Ouya from going anywhere, well, near there or here. So, do you guys have any idea how we can get rid of that goat? We can't attack it or like interact with it. We can't do something directly with it, so we have to somehow do something else to make the goat go away. Befriend it, give it some salt. Well, all we got is a coin, Fulbert, a fishing cane, a knife, a bag, and a grow elixir. And we can't do anything with the goat itself. Like, it's not showing up. While you guys think about that, I'm going to check the other screen first. Since we now can go there with Ouya. But you guys can try and figure out something about the goat while I'm checking this place out. So, Colossus, field glass, whatever the heck this is. And there is our friend Forbalis in a cage.
There! A ship!
Bow. Bow. Big bow. Big boom. Big boom. Bow.
You guys may remember at the beginning of the game that our ship got attacked by rocks. This guy is responsible for that. Let's read the news. If you're allergic to pollen, there is only one remedy. Hibernated blossom time. Forbidden planet. Dear Ouya and I, we discover who is responsible for the famous bombardment that prevents navigation here. This brute follows the orders of Queen Xena and stops all the foreigners. Forbalis is already a prisoner. Yep. So, alright. Let's just have a friendly chat with him and make sure he never fires any rocks again. So, good sir, can you please stop throwing rocks?
Bow. Boom. Bow. Boom. Boom. Bow. Boom.
He wants me to let him work. He has to stop the ships.
Yeah, great. Can't get the field glass this way. Let's talk to Forbalis, I guess.
Boom. Bow. Big boom. Bow. Bow. Big boom. Bow. Big.
And there is justice. Forbalis got caught by Colossus.
Big bow. Big boom. Big boom. Bow.
You say that's justice, huh?
It seems damaged. I wonder what it was for.
Robot's not working. This machine looks weird. What is there, by the way? Oh, a piece of cheese. Can we get to the cheese? Ah, I think we can, actually. Okay, you get on top of the thing. Oh. I see. Yep, I see, I see. And then again. And again. And then do this. Let's just save in case it's not the right position. You know it's an old game when like the enter on the side of the numpad is not working when trying to enter a name for your file. Only the like regular enter works.
There! A ship!
Bow, bow.
Oh, wrong one. Okay. Then reload and do a different position. Then it has to be that position. Have you guys figured out a solution to the goat yet? All there is a meteorologist and a balloon.
There! A ship!
A balloon with like bags on the sides. And clouds, of course. Also, if you ever liked cheese, you may want to look away. This cheese has a worm.
Bow, big.
So now we have to get Blount over there. So just do the same thing. Almost. Yeah, I know. Coyote. So, Ouya cannot use the telescope. How do we get a ship to fly and make the machine trigger? Do you guys have any ideas? Remember, we are Ouya the magician, so if there's something on the screen you're like, maybe that'll work. Maybe there's something on the screen you guys are like, hey, that may work. Since we cannot use this thing that Blount did. So there's a different way to make a ship appear in the sky. Yeah, I'll pass on that cheese too, thank you very much. You guys have any ideas? How to make a ship fly as a magician? Yep, the idea creeps me out too. Well, sadly we don't have any flying spells. I tried using a spell on the looking glass, but it's not working. I could try this one if you mean that. Nope. Any other ideas? The news is sadly just decoration. It's not related to our problem. Any other ideas? I'll give you a hint. The answer is high on the screen. Anyone? On the stupid board with 6 ships. Yes, that's it. Ouya uses whatever he wants, though. Right, now we're here. And we can complete the fishing rod by using this on the worm. And now we have the complete set of a rod with a line and a bait, or a worm attached to it. So that's good. Now there's one more thing to do, and that is to get that spyglass. And we'll just simply fish for it. So now we got the field glass and the fishing cane. We can go back to the previous screen. Since we gotta deal with that goat now, I would still like ideas from chats to handle the goat situation. Like, this is all you have. A goat, some geysers, a balloon, and the frog. The answer is on this screen, combined with the items we have. This is all you're gonna get. Give it a moment while I'll go do something else. I'm going to go fish in the hole in the clouds. And we got a sawfish. That's good. Now we can use the field glass on the stain to see what is in there.
This is Bazoo, a migrating flybug. She is so cold.
Well, we have nothing to warm her up. So, we have to get Ouya across, which means we have to deal with the goat issue. Sadly, we can't do that. I think there's a little Easter egg, actually, now that you mention it. There's a small Easter egg you can do with flying to the sun, which is a dumb idea when you have wings on your back. But hey, we're getting nice and crispy. Doesn't actually do anything, but just thought it was funny. We have no ways to warm up ourselves, so I guess Ouya has to do it, which means we have to get him past the goat. Which means we need to... Oh, that again. That guy is stuck in the corner somehow. I don't know why. Okay. Good. We need to get rid of the goat. He got a 10. Yes. Just a 10. No. Go this way. No. Go this way. So, save. I said save. Do you guys have any suggestions on how to get rid of this silly goat? You need an item in this set of stuff to get rid of him. And like I said, you cannot interact with the thing directly. You have to use something else to get rid of the goat on screen, which is only geysers, bags, frog, and a balloon. Well, sadly, we cannot do that, dwarf. There is no way to interact with the goat directly. If I were Weirblound, I'd knock the sucker out. Yeah, would be good, but we can't become a werewolf here because we need the light of the moon to become a werewolf, and it's broad daylight currently. Let's ask the frog for help. Let's see.
Big bear, big boom, bear boom, big boom.
This is Bud's meteorologist. He has to foresee the royal rheumatisms.
So I'll give you guys a little hint. You can put bags into this to make the balloon go down. What can we use to make the balloon go up? I'm getting another bag. Use sawfish on the rope. We want to keep the balloon here, although we can't interact with the rope. But I think that's not a bad idea, actually. But not with the sawfish. Let's use another bag. Gotta grab another one. You don't use the sawfish on the ballast, you use a knife. Now, I will say that this solution is a little odd, but it kind of makes sense. Just watch what happens. Knock out the goat. Literally. So, let's get Ouya over there. There we go. No, no, come here. Not what I was thinking. My plan involved getting the balloon close enough so Ouya could be able to cross on board, and yeah. I mean, we kind of did that, but not in the way that you had envisioned. Now, I need to check which geyser is needed to go up. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Ouya go on top of this. And then we do this. Good. Now we cut the ballast again. Ouya gets into the balloon. Then we put it back into the balloon. And another one. That's why I showed it earlier, so it makes a bit more sense why you do that. You guys are maybe wondering, like, isn't this Gobliiins? When do the levels start to become really weird? Just you wait. It will happen. There will be a lot of weird levels soonish. Okay, we melted the ice.
To thank me, Bizou suggests that she should travel with me for a while.
And now we have Bizou, a little bug. And we're done on this screen, so let's get back to this one. And save once again. So, now, what is the next step actually? I think there's only one thing you can do. And it's kind of random. So I'll not ask you guys to think about it, but basically, you have to, like, attempt to stop Colossus from basically doing anything. So that means trying to sabotage him by sawing the column in half.
Without his helmet, Colossus will knock himself out when falling.
Oh, right, you have to get rid of his helmet first. That's not hard. A bit dumb, but not hard. And then you make a ship appear. There we go. Now we can try to sabotage everything by sewing the column. Or not.
My future is most uncertain. This time, how shall I get out of here?
No idea. Now we have to do something with Ouya. And this is, once again, a little weird.
Now it's time for me to show you the extent of my skills. You'll see what you will see.
No, really.
Oh, I'm staggered. Okay, I'm bowing.
Now you control not Blount, but Blount Shadow. So first we're Blount and now Blount Shadow. Why not, right? Told you the game is a little strange, but I mean it's Gobliiins, they're all strange. And as Blound Shadow, you gain the ability to actually talk to other shadows, which is kind of handy.
Boom, big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom.
Seems that Colossus is allergic to pollen.
Allergic to pollen. Okay.
Bear, boom, bear, boom, boom, bear, boom, boom.
Before, the robot announced the arrival of ships. It's missing a piece.
Missing a piece. Okay. Yeah, it is creative, sure. So, there's only one thing you can do currently on the screen, and it's kind of random again. But you're supposed to throw Bizou, the small bug, onto Colossus's head for an extra level. Hello, let's read the Goblin news. Play the ultimate game of modern time, the lover and the killer, the tears of others. Bizou, the flybug, is an excellent ally since she can go on Colossus's face. His shadow told us to keep Colossus sneezing thanks to the allergy to pollen until he falls from the hammock and knocks himself out. So the goal is basically to, well, find pollen somewhere here and put it into his nose. And yes, this whole level is just his face. Got a toothpick. Okay, cool. Wasn't there something here? Guess not.
It feels good to rest for a while. Well, that's not all. Let's work.
Odd, right? Needs plastic surgery. Maybe. So I need to... Oh, I see. I forgot what I had to do here for a second, but you have to do this.
I see that fatal grain of sand, but I can't reach it.
There we go. I think now we played a little minigame. There's a very silly minigame you have to do here in order to advance. There we are. You know about Whack-A-Mole? This is Whack-A-Lice. Buggy Jr. Buggy Sr.
What an inextricable despicable jungle.
Mimi Buggy and her sister Lily Buggy. I wasn't fast enough. The little cutscene didn't help either, so let's try it again. Need to reset and try again from the top. No, don't. I think you have to actually go out and then go back in. There we are. Let's try again. I need to get the whole sequence again. Where's the first one? Really? I need to get the first one triggered again. Maybe I have to... Wait, hang on. I have an idea. And then we push the grain of sand onto the tier. Now we can't get over there until we get rid of every lice. But maybe you have to do this first to trigger it. Weird level, huh? That's like the first one is actually truly strange. Yes, yes. Stop crying, Bizou. There we are. Buggy Senior. Mimi and Lily. Gotta go fast. Eh. There we go. Ma Bug. And finally, Paw Bug. There we are. Now we can get to the grain of sand.
Here is the grain that will ruin this machinery.
Alright. And now we can get the... grain of sand. So, put it into the machine, he said.
The fatidical grain of sand has been placed. Now let's start the machine.
Alright. You guys enjoying the show so far? I know it's really random and stuff, but it's kind of well made too. Okay, the machine is gone, so no more bombarding ships, which is good. Now we get the gear. Put the gear into the robot, right? It was missing a piece. Nope. It's not going in. Like, the only tool we really have is the knife. And the knife broke, of course. But now we can put the gear into the robot.
Big bow, big boom, big boom, bow.
And then we have a grain of pollen. Remember, Colossus was actually allergic. So we can put the pollen on him, and then Bizou has to work her magic again. We need to get the pollen into his nose, more or less. So let's get on top of there first. Right, we get the grain of pollen. That's good. Okay, put the pollen in his nose and we're done, right?
It doesn't hold.
Okay, then we're... Well, the only other item we have is the toothpick, so let's put that in there. And now we put the pollen into the nose. We can't do that. So... there is a weird logic behind how you do this, but basically it boils down to you put the pollen in his ear. Because as you know,
The pollen grain is too big. It doesn't pass.
ears and nose are connected in some way. And now we basically cram that pollen into his ear, which connects to the nose and gets stuck there.
Watch out. He is going to sneeze. Help! Surprised, Bloud easily obtained a meeting with Queen Xena, who was flattered that he was coming from so far away. All of a sudden, the light of the moon entered the room.
Colossus Tecrasibus, Labyrinthelle,
Belle, poubelle girl.
Godas Mami Garou Ami, Labyrinthelle, Mimorpionibus,
Papoulipette. Papou, pépette.
Mi Piti Garirari, Glou 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 Glou, Glou Glou Glou.
There we go again. Well, cool, I guess. But here we are, as we are bound. So let's make it safe. And we got the coin, the hammer, the grow elixir, and the hand. She's just mildly annoyed. You should check out the Goblin news then, Kaori. Ooh la la. Experience stress in Kingbot's kingdom, the realm of hatred, violence, rancor. The fearless queen. It's not easy to please the queen, dressed as a werewolf, but she must accept to heal Winona. For that I must search the king's place without him knowing about the agreement I have with his arch enemy. Right, so what do we got? There's a colonnade, a fountain, candlesticks, Pythia, a wand, a painting, Xena, cup and ball, a candle holder, onion, plate, fennel, door. Hey, look at that! Two familiar faces right there, right? Fingers and Winkle. Let's go talk to the Pythia first.
Big bear, big boom, big boom, big bear.
She warned the queen that a stranger, a friend of King Bod, would come here.
I guess we go talk with the queen.
Big bear, big boom, big.
That guy really gets on my nerves. I think I'm gonna hit him.
Gotta hit him? Got you covered, bro. Shut up. Thanks. That's the beauty about this game. If you want to solve something as Weirbound, just use a hammer. It always works. And now we got a gun. Don't worry, it's a fake gun. It uses, like, suction cup darts. I'll show you. Yep. Now we can talk to Xena.
Big bear, big boom, big boom, boom, big bear.
She would have loved to see Colossus smash me with a rock. Oh, the cruel one.
And get the wand while Pythia's not looking. Good. Yeah, she doesn't look annoyed anymore. But okay, we got a magic wand. That is worth a save. Yep, Fingers and Winkle right there are two cameos from the last game, pretty much. We gotta go explore this place. So... Can I get the onion? Wow, you really are a sissy.
They have invented chemical weapons.
I love it how he calls an onion a chemical weapon, but he's afraid of spiders and doesn't even like to touch vegetables. Such a werewolf, right? Well, you can climb these things, right? There's a candle. His nose is too sensitive, not even cut, I know, right? We can't grab that one yet. What else is there to do? Coat of arms. Plate. Oh, yeah. I think I know what to do. So, you want to know what Weirbound's stance is on vegetables? Just click on it and you'll know. What does Weirbound think of any vegetables? As a werewolf. Nope. He hates them. We get a fennel. And he does pick that up at least. What do you think about fennel? Okay.
Big bear, big boom, big boom, big.
Boom, bear, boom, bear, boom, bear, boom.
The cook dreams of taking revenge on the queen's cat that ate his chokules.
What are chokules? Also, this is the second time we have a person in a pot, may I remind you. If you remember the last game, there was a cook stuck in a pot as well. But we don't have any bath salt right now. Let's go into the door. Oh. Colonnade. Ah. Okay. Go, Filbert! Go fast, my snake friend! Good. Chokies are chocolate cookies. Oh. But wait, isn't chocolate bad for cats? I know it's bad for dogs, but don't think cats are supposed to eat chocolate either. So now we got spectacles, which is nice. Look at the painting, I guess.
It's Queen Xena's ancestor. The king has stolen her slipper.
Okay, we're looking for a slipper then. So this is kind of weird, but not that weird. You guys remember what he said about trying to grab the onion, right? Chemical weapons? You're supposed to put one and one together and then be like, oh, if it's chemical, use safety glasses to get the onion. It's kind of random, but it's the whole series, right? So, now we got an onion. What do you think of an onion, then? Right, so... we got, I think, everything we can get at this point from this room. Now to make the way open to King Bot's place. I have to make a sentence, I think. Let's see. Candle in the right one, I think. Let's see. And ignite it with the wand.
The passage that leads to Bon.
Yeah, you need to make a sentence. In the right order, more or less.
I, shadow of the fountain.
Ah. So it's 2, 1, 3.
I command the opening to. The passage that leads to Bon.
There we go. Don't forget to get the candle. Or... oh, no, wait. I get it. You don't need the candle anymore. We got everything we need for now. Let's go into the next bit.
There may be spiders in there. Tails I go in, heads I don't.
Lol.
Tails.
Wereblount landed at the king's place. The king was eager to talk to such a smart-looking reporter. All of a sudden, the moon's light disappeared.
Big Papo, qu'est-ce que repos? Ukulele, taboulé, taboulé, bravo guerrero, ok. Big Papo, babalum batum, tum Big Papum, babon, babon, poulissima, bravo guerrero, labyrinthato.
And now we are here as very normal, regular Blound. And the king is not amused, we are just a normal human being, I guess. Or, well, at least humanoid. Oh, let's make another save.
Boom, berry, boom, berry, berry, boom, berry, boom, boom. Boom, berry, boom, berry, berry, boom, berry, boom, boom.
He wants a present as proof of my allegiance.
A present. Do you take coins?
Toboy, toboy,
Do you want a hammer?
toboy, toboy.
I think it's kind of dangerous.
Do you want a gun?
Huh?
Nope. Magic wand?
He thinks it's ugly.
You want a hand? Okay.
He looks pleased. That will help him discipline his son.
Okay. Oh, hey there, Fulbert. Also, do not mind the giant, like, badger on the floor. Let's go read the Goblins news. Express your acrimony at Queen's Innas, a realm of treason, lies and slander, the king and I. I am forced to play double agent. I must convince the king to release my dear Winona, my lover, and for this reason I must search the queen's place without having her realize the agreement I have with her arch nemesis. Yeah, you can see Winona in the corner, over here. So, what do we got on this screen? We got Man the Intrepid, Phil the Barbarian, Thibaut the Son of the King, there's the Slipper, and a Buffoon, which you may remember from the last game. Although it's not the same character, it is the same role.
Such ability! What mastery!
Badger, snake, the only thing missing is a mushroom. That is very true, sir.
I'll need this sharp object at the Queen's place.
Well, we are not the violent type. We are Blound. So what can we possibly use that's not violent? Hammer is violent, gun is violent, wand could be. So that leaves you only with the coin, the grow elixir, the fennel, and the onion. And of course, the obvious answer here is to use an onion on this guy.
Big berry, boom, big berry, boom, big boom.
And grab the axe. Just don't question it. But okay, now we have an axe. I think Weirbound will like that. But for now, let's grab a dish over there.
Boom, berry, boom, berry, boom, berry, boom, boom, berry, boom, berry.
He's like his father. Ah, naughty boy. If ever I catch him.
Big. Toboy, 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 toboy.
Okay.
He tries as hard as he can. It's touching.
He seems a bit tired. But that mischievous guy up there must like a toy gun, I think. Yep. Okay, you got a toy gun. Now I think we can get across to there. So let's save again. So since we used the onion on this guy, we may as well use the other vegetable on this one.
This vegetable vegetable has unknown qualities.
Okay, who of you guys here actually eats or likes fennel? I've never had it before, or not had it much, honestly. Does it have like energetic qualities, or is it like known to boost someone's energy levels, or like give a sort of, you know, like herbal kick?
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom, big.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, big boom, big bear, big boom, big.
He promises to free her if I find his ancestor's skull at Xena's place.
Okay, so we gotta find that.
Oh?
He doesn't like that. Yeah, I think we're almost done here. Now, this last step here is a bit weird. Like the whole game is, right? But I'll show you. Because this is something you guys really can't figure out unless I give heavy hints. Fennel is mostly good for the digestive system and helps you feel less bloated. So it is somewhat like good for your... yeah, good for your internal systems, but not sure if it actually makes you more energetic like that, but oh well. So first things first, we give him the wand. Then you hole full of cockroaches.
Big bear, big boom.
And then you give the dish to the buffoon. So, that happened really fast. What you did was you gave the wand and the dish to the jester, who was juggling with it, which triggered the guy up there, who... You have to be fast. I was explaining what happened, game! Are you kidding me? Fine, you can see it again. Jeez. Hold that thought. Okay, again. Click on the hole. Get the dish ready.
Big bear, big boom.
Okay.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom, big.
So now we got the slipper, which is for Xena. As I was saying, so there was a chain reaction there. We gave the buffoon the wand and the plate, which makes him juggle that, which triggers the guy up here to shoot an arrow, or rather a suction cup arrow, at the dish. In the process of doing that, hits the slipper that his father was using to smack a cockroach. So it's like a whole chain reaction of things you have to do to get the slipper. So that's why I wasn't gonna like hint this one, because it is really complicated and weird. But now we got the slipper, so we gotta go back to Xena's place. So, which means another little code to punch in here, and this time we have to actually make the candles go out. But I need the wand, so give me my wand back, please.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom.
Okay. Let's see, what is the road here? Or the road, the combination here.
Could reunite one day. To two solitary lords.
Okay, I need all active again. It's 2, 3, 1 for this one. Thank you for the clip, Vader. So it's 2, 3, 1.
Have you thought that your passage
Tomoy, Tomoy. Tomoy, Tomoy.
could reunite one day? To two solitary lords.
Alright. And now we actually don't have many items left, but that's okay. Back we go.
I'm afraid to pass this way again. How did I dare do it the first time?
Use a coin.
Well, tails I stay, heads I go. Heads!
What if it actually is tails? Then you can't actually beat the game. Alright, first things first, here. There's your slipper.
She tells me that her Pythie will give me the remedy to heal Winona when...
Right. First, we gotta get the skull. And this is another weird chain reaction of things you have to do. Stop flexing, Beerblound. We have things to do. Please. Okay. Vegetables. So remember the guy in here? He wants revenge on the cat? Just give him an axe. That's step 1. Okay. You need to go here. And now, time to set this thing in motion. This is another one of those weird chain reaction ones, but it's not as complicated as the last one, but a lot is going to happen. So try to pay attention to the screen, especially in the top right with the pot, over here with the cat, and then this up here. The skull on top.
Colossus has the same coat of arms. That proves that he obeys the queen.
Boom, ba, big, boom, ka, bow, ka, bow, boom, bow, boom, bow, ka, boom.
So, did you guys catch all that? What happened? If not, I'll explain. Let's get our axe and the skull.
Bow. Bow.
If the king knew what the queen did with the skull of his ancestor.
Alright, then we're done here. Back to King Bod. Give him the skull.
There may be spiders in there.
Oh, come on!
Tails I go in, heads I don't. Tails.
Have you guys ever heard of a werewolf scared of spiders, other than this one? Here is your skull, sir.
Boom, batty, boom, batty, boom, batty, boom.
He says that he will free Winona only if I come back.
Well, now we go to the outside. Time for another weird cutscene.
I have now to solve the maze mystery under 2 different identities.
The news spread in both kingdoms. Xena and Bod were presenting two new, smarter champions to solve, once more, the mystery of the maze.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock.
Badoom badoom, pakadoom kadoom, mamidoom.
Ay, 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 ay!
Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Viva Balou, Madame Alou.
Did you guys notice that Chump was in the audience there? Either way, we are here. Oh yeah, let's make a save. Next level 11. We can't actually do anything on this screen yet. Since there's not anything to do. This is basically like the alchemy lab. So we gotta get some materials and stuff to work with first. So let's go to the actual level where you can do a bunch of things. And yes, this is the point of the game where it gets really weird. So, we're Weirdblount and Fulbert here. And we got the coin, the axe, and the hammer. Nothing else. Let's look around. Geometry book. What does Weirdblount think of geometry?
Bow, 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 bow,
You gotta try harder,
Bow.
dude. You gotta do it with passion.
bow, 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 bow,
And again.
bow, 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 bow.
There we go. I always dislike geometry. What about you guys? Give me biology or like chemistry or English. Just no math or geometry, please. I don't like that. A sheet of paper, page 1. A shrink, scenery and moonlight. Oh, an ink brush. A sheet with calculations.
The ink on these numbers is barely dry. I'll try to recover it.
Heap of dust. Wooden ruler.
Please excuse the hero's disappearance. It was necessary for survival.
You're scared of spiders, I know. So, we need to distract the guy to get up there. There's a couple of things to grab up here. You're not a dog, Weirdblount, please. Heck. We gotta be faster, I guess.
Please excuse the hero's disappearance. It was necessary for survival.
Anything math related can do it, but ugh, I despise math. Math, one of my enemies. Yeah. So did all of you guys then instead like subjects that were like less number involved and more, what's the correct word? Like basically with things you can either touch or see, like biology is a good example, or language stuff like English or society study, history, geography, that sort of stuff. I prefer that over anything math related, honestly. Okay, now we're past it. Wooden ruler. Well, I mean, you could chop wood, right? Grab a wooden block. Why not? Drawing book.
Now I know everything about the harmonious shapes of my body.
Harmonious shapes, huh? I guess I can't go that way. Okay. Oh wait, grab the horse. Let's call the spider again to get past. And now we can whack some dust. He has the 9. Well, we can grab some numbers, I guess. There's the 2. There's the 3. There's the 4. 7. There's the 1. Wait, 5 is here. Grab that. The 1. We'll also go into the sculpture book to get the, what's that thing called?
They say how to figure the exact point where the chisel hits the marble.
What is that thing called? Compass? Okay. It's like that thing you stick on a piece of paper and you rotate it to make a perfect circle. I thought it was called differently than that, but okay. Let's grab the 0 over here. Since the spider is occupied now. Stupidly enough in high school I was good at math, though I was always even better in things like biology, which also interests me more. Yeah, same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. We're missing 6, 8, and 9. Well, the 9 he has. Don't know where the 6 or the 8 is. Let's talk to the shrink. I used to be good at math, as I was drawing out of comments from... Yeah. Yeah, I know. That is sad.
Big boom, big belly. Big boom, big belly. Boom, big belly.
He says that at this moment, I am diving into my artistic self.
Well, that's good. Let's save. Plop. Compass is what we call it here in the States. Oh, okay. Compass over here too. Hey, Lolo. Yeah, I'll try not to divide by 0. Do you guys see the 6 anywhere? I don't have the 8. But the 8 is kind of sneaky. And he has the 9, the spider over there. So to get the 8, you use the sheet of paper. There's the 8. Just 2 circles. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 0. On the hook next to the... Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Thanks. Then we just have to get the 9. Which he has. Just have to get the 9 now. Okay. You are not going to get it because you don't like spiders. You're a big bad werewolf and you're scared of spiders. Can you grab it then? I guess not. Like, what do you even say when you try to, like, interact with the spider? Are you gonna run away or what? Thought that was the case. I think there is nothing else to do really until I do that, so... This is a bit tricky. But you basically have to scare the spider. Do you guys have any ideas how you're gonna scare the spider? I'm gonna give you a hint. You don't need to use an item. So don't look at the inventory, look on the screen. There's something you have to do to scare the spider and make him drop the 9, but can you guys figure out what that is? For some reason I stopped grasping math when they added letters along with the numbers. Yeah, that made it more abstract, that made it more difficult for me too as well, Kaori. I didn't like math at first. I mean, I didn't like math at all because I'm not good with numbers in general. And then they tried to make it fun and like more creative in my head, and I don't know, it never really clicked with me. I don't like math, especially when it's like is very classic math, so basically formulae, drawing graphs and all that stuff. Not really a fan of that. My problem with school, no matter how much I studied, I would instantly forget what the test starts. Of course, majority of the teachers would just basically, maybe you should have studied. Yeah, I mean, that was a common issue. It kind of still is. It's not about the person who studied. It's how the information is presented. Like, you can have a textbook full of information, but if it's just literally text, not everyone will, like, contain the information that well. You have to present it or explain it to the person in such a way that it becomes engageable, interesting, and therefore more impactful and more interesting for the information to stick, more or less. Removing the web is sadly not a thing. I cannot click on the... Oh, I can't click on the spider web. Nope. Okay, that's not it. Use the skull on the spider. We don't have a skull anymore, and we don't have to use any items for this one either way. I loved calculation probabilities, but not much else. I mean, that's a different type of math. You mean statistics, right, Corsair? That actually was less painful for me than math. Oi! Stop yelling. You have a learning disability. Oh, I see, demonic. But you still, like, landed on your feet, right? You're still eventually were able to get a job or studied further or, well, got a diploma and everything else. Everyone absorbs information differently. Yeah, true. So this one is a little tricky, and it is on screen, but I guess you guys either don't see it or don't really know what to do. I don't blame you, because this one is a bit strange. You know how Weirbound is affected by the moon? And there is a little moon light scenery here. So what you can do is use your little assistant on that to block it. Then you turn into a human briefly.
Scaring spiders now? I don't understand.
And now we scared him instead. And we can grab the 9. Also, I think I have to watch the Goblin news. I didn't do that yet. Too fat? No problem. Buy a thinning mirror. Don't think it works that way. The Legends of the Distant Moon. I find a sort of huge artist shop full of tools and materials. I no longer have my usual normal consistency because I can pass through a field glass. However, I continue to feel the transformation effects of the moon. Why are there 4 Weirblowns now? This makes no sense. But again, this game makes no sense at some points. I was good at math to the basic math to the point where I got to more than average student in high school. Yeah. I mean, if you don't use knowledge regularly, you will lose it. It counts for basically anything. Yeah, I meant that, of course. Yeah, accounts berekening. Yeah. Statistics. Yep. I had statistics for 2 years. And it was okay. I didn't mind it as much. It was complicated sometimes, sure. But I found it less annoying than math. So, now we got all the numbers. We're gonna put them into the ink bottle. Except there's one catch. Don't put the 0 in there. If you do, the whole thing resets and you have to get all of the numbers again. I'll just tell you that, it saves time. But that is something that I figured out the hard way playing it for the first time. Like a long time ago. You know how when you play a video game, certain things will stick to you even after years? Like certain things you fell for or certain things you did wrong. They actually stick with you better than the things you did right. Does anyone have that when they play a game or when they like do something in life? The things you did wrong stick stronger with you or are like easier to remember than the things you did right? I have that sometimes, especially with video games. Alright, now we can dip that in there and grab some ink. And now we got some ink. Let's then go up here. Water temple in Ocarina of Time. Yes. Yes.
Don't put the wagon in front of the oxen.
And then give it a wheel. Just don't ask. The logic of this game is far gone. Grab that. Grab a block of marble. And we got a block of marble. We're not done here yet, though. We have to go to the picture book now. Negative bias, yes. Compira Mountain in the first Mystical Ninja game. Oh, yes. I remember that.
He doesn't dare get out because he has no arrows left to fight with.
Well, we got some arrows. There you go.
He wants to follow me because he dreams of new adventures.
Okay, we got another party member, more or less. Bowman. Next page.
I can't hear anything he says. I must help him get closer.
So, guys, you got any ideas? How do we get him closer? And you have to, like, think a little abstract here. And yes, you have to use an item this case. How do we get him closer to us? I'll show the inventory, like, here. Any thoughts? Any ideas? How to get the knight closer to us? Coin, axe, compass, horse, hammer, block of marble, block of wood, a chalk, a 0, or an ink brush. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Nope, I got everything from this screen. Just the picture book. Ink brush, you say? Yes, that is correct. You just make the road longer this way.
Let's see if I can do something for him.
Warrior with a mighty steed. So now we got a second party member. We got the knight. I'm calling them party members for a reason. Right, the right corner. This one's fun.
Bow, 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 bow.
Temper, temper. It's a story of a young lady who is waiting for a Prince Charming.
Are you guys ready? Whoa. Are you guys ready for a very wacky noise? If not, here. Now you're ready.
Liar, 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 liar.
Bow. Bow.
Let's try again. There we go. We got a little mandolin.
This will allow me to seduce my darling.
What I find a bit weird is that both Blount and Weirblaunt keep calling Winona his lover. But did she ever agree to that? Like, at all? Next page. Hello.
This prince who refused his throne to be a reporter reminds me of someone.
Do you guys remember this guy? Now there's some actual plot going on.
It's the story of a king whose son was traumatized after being kidnapped.
Now connect the two. That page with this page.
This prince who refused his throne to be a reporter reminds me of someone.
King, son, prince. Does it like fall now, the quarter, in your brain? Who we actually are? While you guys figure that out, I'm gonna go back to the chessboard. We got some building to do. Okay, we have to work with the wood and we have to work with the marble. I think the marble needs chalk? No, wait. The marble needs a compass.
I have figured out where exactly to hit.
And now I have to actually think. Is Blount right-handed or left-handed? Like, imagine if you have a chisel in one hand and a hammer in the other hand. Which hand gets the chisel and which hand gets the hammer to work on the marble? If you're right-handed, I think you have the hammer in your right hand. But I don't know what Blound is. You have to pay attention to that during the game. Because if you get it wrong, you have to get another block of marble. But I think he's right-handed, if I remember correctly. Which are, like, a lot of people, of course. But you could be left-handed too. But I think you need to get the left hand the chisel, and the right hand gets the hammer. Okay, if you were left-handed, it was going to be switched around, of course. If you're left-handed, then your right hand gets the chisel, and the left hand gets the hammer. Ah, you're left-handed, dwarf. That's cool. I don't know many people who are left-handed. I know like one person who is ambidextrous. I'm right-handed myself, but case in point, if you have a hammer and chisel, if you are left-handed, you obviously use the hammer in your left hand. I think you are able to tell if you pay really close attention to when Blount flips his coin in the air. He does it with his right hand. That's one of the ways you can tell. And I think you could also tell if Weir Blount is using a hammer, he's using his right hand. Okay, so now we have Weir Blount, the rough figure. We're gonna add some features to it with the chalk, I think. Oh no, that's not... Wait, what do we use? Oh, the ink brush, I think. Is it, like, very different for you, dwarf, being left-handed? Like, do you notice a couple of things in, like, day-to-day life that are more difficult to do being left-handed? Or do you not notice, like, any difficulties at all? I'm just curious, because I don't think it would matter much. Oh, we don't do that? What do we use on... Or do we just... Wait. We dunk him in the paint, I think. Yeah, first the paint, then we add the ink brush to it. Now we have the ink brush. Both my parents are lefties. Me and my brother are righties. With a tendency toward MB. Oh. Corsair says I'm left-handed and would use the hammer in my left hand because it's easier to aim. Maybe it's just personal taste. That's actually interesting. If you have two tools in your hands to work with, usually the dominant hand is the one that has the tool that needs the most precision. Since if you're only on right or left-handed, the hand that is a dominant hand can be more precise than the other one. But there are exceptions, of course. And if you're ambidextrous, then you could use basically the tool in each hand. Like you can have a pen, use your right hand to write, or your left hand to write. If I try to write with my left hand, it's garbage. I cannot do it with my left hand. I have to draw with my right hand, because my left hand is not able to make good handwriting. I can't write and draw when doing it. I'm right-handed. Oh. So you're a little bit ambidextrous then, dwarf, right? So you said you're left-handed, but you use your right hands to draw. So you're kind of like going back and forth a little bit. Or it's like dependent on the tool you use. That's interesting. Now, we just made a killer on the board. We also have the bowman there and the knight, but we need one more person on there. So that means we need the chalk. I use my right hand to cut food with the knife, and I need to put force in the tool. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, once again, we're going to assume Blount is right-handed. And we're just going to use the... I'm going to get the hammer. And you're going to get over here and get the chisel. Get the chisel. And you use it there on the wood chisel. Alright. Grab this. In the paint. Wow, chat's going ham. You can swap things like a paintbrush. Funny enough, I cannot write both hands. Huh. During sparring, I use my left hand to parry and right to attack, as the left hand is the one used to carry stuff, while the right hand is to do things. I use my left hand to write. Oh, and to draw, but use tools with my right. I see. I honestly, like, if I use a mouse, I have to use my right hand. I am very, very dominant right hand. I cannot do much with my left hand other than, like, lifting things, but I cannot use my left hand for any, like, tools? I really, no. Like, the only time I use my left hand is to basically hold things, like carry a bag, hold my phone, yeah, like, hold things while I cut my food and stuff like that, but I can't really do much with my left hand in terms of, like, using a tool. So I'm very much right-handed, like, severe right-handed. Alright, now we need to do this. Juggle these. I switch my cutlery around, first cup with the left hand and switch to my fork to eat. I do that too! Like, that's true, Corsair. Like, instinctively, I hold the knife in my left hand. No. I hold food with the fork in my left hand and cut with my right hand. Then I switch to get the fork in my right hand and eat with that. Like, I had to think, but instinctively I do that. Like, I just switch it around. It's something I just always do. It's strange. Maybe not so strange, though, but... Right hand first, then left hand then. Well, we made a hole in the piggy bank. Let's drop a coin in there. Hello there. Nope. Can't pick him up like that, but we can make him appear. When it comes to hockey, golf, and baseball, I'm a left hand. Huh. I can direct food with my left hand perfectly fine. I guess I have enough dexterity coordination to make it with my non-dominant hand. People have laughed at me and said I would never send my parents didn't raise me properly. It's nothing about raising properly. It's just about how it feels, what feels right for you. I can't use a mouse left-handed, so I learned to use my right. Yeah, same. A lot of tools I just can't only use with my right one and not left. It just does not work. I guess we can now go into the chessboard. Do you guys see the dragon on the board? Sadly, it's only decoration. Let's read the rules. And the rules of this game are wacky. The lover and the killer move 1 square at a time in any direction. The bowman moves 1 square, but diagonally and on the lawn squares. The knight moves as in chess, but avoiding snake squares. The killer attacks the king diagonally. To win, the killer must eliminate the king, and the lover must enter the tower. So it's a little mini game, more or less. So we can put you. You're like chess, so like there. I'll just play the little game because this is kind of hard to figure out. Okay. Now we have to do the weird one. Okay. Another question resulting hands. If you're holding a guitar, if you're right-handed, which hand goes to the top of the guitar? Which hand goes to the bottom of the guitar? It's a mandolin, but it's the same idea. I can't use them. Okay, I've played the violin for 12 years, which requires uses of the both hands. I have dexterity in my other one hand as a result. Yeah, that helps. Same using a mouse. I'm right-handed and my fork left-handed. Yeah, I feel that, dwarf. I can swap a lot of things with my left. I know someone who is left-handed but was punished and abused in school until he started using his right hand. The fun of being raised in an environment where the result is viewed as bad. As a result, he has trouble navigating left and right. Aw, that's mean. Like, as the left hand goes to the upper part. Like, yeah. So if we are right-handed in this game and we want to play it wrongly, you have to switch it around. So the left one goes to the bottom. No, wait, that's actually the right one. So the right one goes to the top. And the left one to the bottom. And now we have a new chess piece. The rat. And put it on the board. Good. Let's continue. Can do that. And now we have to basically get the king checkmate. So we can put the killer here to attack him diagonally. So we have to block that square. So that's also good. Get the key down. Get that here. And now let's try again. Get the killer on the axe. I have to actually move it 2 spaces, so... Okay. On the axe. But he can still go there. So the knight needs to be used to block this square, which means the knight has to go here, but he cannot go onto a snake block. To get him here, he has to go from there. And get the knight there. And now we have checkmate. So we get the... No, we get the killer. Go back here and go onto the square. On the axe. And now the king is checkmate because he can't go anywhere. All 3 are taken care of. That one by the bowman, the middle one by the killer, and the left one by the knight. Wait, what? Isn't this a knight move? Is that not... Wait. Huh? This is like how a knight moves, right? Hang on. Yeah, this is where the knight goes, right? Or am I not seeing it right? Or wait, do you put the bowman one to the left? Ah, I think... I think this is right. Need the knight on that square. I can try that too, actually. Let's try this first. Yeah, okay, let's try that. If we put the knight basically on the square here. There. Now he has... Oh! That's right. You have to get rid of the knights that are guarding him. I forgot there were actually knights that guarded him there. That's why you have to get the knight there to get rid of his guards. Now, yeah, he goes... Yeah, he's in place. There we go. Get the bowman back here. Now the king is screwed. King can't go anywhere. On the axe.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Don't ask why Weirbound sounds like a horse. Just don't question it. Get him on the mandolin square. Get the little mandolin and give it to him.
She finally notices me. She invites me to enter the tower.
Okay, good. Alright, and this is the part of the game where things get weird.
Red, red,
Like, a whole new layer of weird.
red, red.
Yeah, this is strange. But, okay. Twitch 13. Let's look at the goblin news. A headache? Don't wait! Jump in your brain and dust it. Reflections in the golden eye. At the entrance of this new room full of mirrors, my reflection claims its independence and goes away. Here, everything is only appearance. Being beautiful or ugly, fat or thin, old or young, depends on one's point of view. And what do we got? We got the axe, the hammer, the Growixer, Fulbert, and a coin. Oh, there's a universal egg.
Do you know which came first? The egg or the chicken?
Chat, answer the question. Fattening mirror, thinning mirror, mirror of time. I think I have to do that now, yep.
Red, red.
It's the old devil that sleeps in each one of us. We must wake it up.
Why? Not sure, but let's get to the most strange, like, most convoluted screen in the game. And now we have Blount and we're Blount at the same time, somehow. Let's read the news again. Is your neighbor unpleasant? Buy a Helicon. Music soothes the moods. The brain. There, I really feel like running in my own brain, searching for lost times and memories. I no longer fear to wake up the old demon that sleeps inside me, because I know, now, how to control it. Alright, what do we have? We have basically one giant maze. There's a butt. Let's use the grow mixer on the butt. The good thing is here you run like if you have speed extra, that makes it a bit easier. Oh, and there we are. Let's use Fulbert on this plant. I need to use something there. There's some grains. Oh, imprisoned decoy. Oh, imprisoned decoy for a dragon. Ooh. Right, I have to window of memory. Break that, I think.
I don't feel like remembering things.
Okay, Blount can then. There's Chump.
It's Chump! I wonder what's new with him.
What does Weirblount say of Chump?
I would have made a delicious roast with it.
Oi! He's your buddy.
It's my friend Ouya. Will I see him again one day?
Maybe.
Ugh, this puny thing.
Wow.
Here is Colossus, the infamous one with a grain of sand in his eye.
Sure, you just punch that, why not? Is there more in there? The dragon!
Poor dragon. He is still the same small size I made it. A dragon, nice and fat. Just the right bite size for me.
Weirblount, we are not eating dragons. Dragons are our friends, okay?
This kid reminds me of something. That's me, when I was little.
Well, there you go. The game basically spells it out for you, but you guys already figured it out. You remember the Prince Buffoon in the last game? That was Blount. That was him as a small child. And now you'll understand when I tell you, how did we get the coin? Do you guys remember in the last game that Winkle, the purple goblin, once in a while tossed the coin up into the air? That's the same coin. He gave it to Blount to pass it on basically into the next game. So, small little Easter egg there. That is actually Fenris's coin.
Who is that kid disguised as a buffoon? Reminds me of something.
Winkle's coin. Okay, we're done. We got the grain of sand, that's all. I need to drop something in the lake. How do I get there again? Oh, I see. Yes. I see how to do this. We want to get Weirblount over there, I see. Drop this. Actually go into the lake. Ah, no, wait. I remember. You have to go in there. Yeah, it's the hat. It's the small little jester hats, the red stuff. Well, it's a lake of vision, after all. And now we need you here in a bit. You have to go write that again. And then you drop the grain of sand in there. Wait, I need Weirblond too. Do this. Go in there. Go quickly. Go, 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 go. Get the decoy with your fists. Can you pick it up? Nope, only Blount can pick up things in this one. Okay. So we have to get Blount up there. So that basically means I have to hit the switch. You have to get out of there. Actually, no, not yet. Wait for Weirblond to get over there. Hello? Why are you not moving? Oh, you have to go in there. Okay. Okay, let's do this real quick. You have to go do that. Drop down the flagstone. You have to go hit that. Drop down the flagstone as well. Hit the switch. Blount go up. Into the vehicle. Oof. Yeah, this chapter is very complicated. But what if I told you that this is actually almost the end of the game? There's only one more level after this, and it's actually a kind of a short level. Oh, I can't count. It's 12. Alright, now we have to go... Oh yeah, we need the dragon for that one. Well, we have the decoy. So now we use the decoy on the auditorium, or the pavilion up here. There comes the tiny, 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 tiny dragon. But we can finally fix him. Let's go have a chat if we can.
It's a little dragon. I'd better restore it to normal size.
And for that we have the Groixer. There we go. And there's a bunch of grains. We can use the chicken to eat those grains. That gives me a grain of folly. Hop down. And now we use the decoy on the fence. Trying to figure this all out was a nightmare, by the way. Also, I think they went a bit overboard with the sound effects in this level. What do you guys think? Now we get the key. Over here, use the decoy on that. Get the key to the realm of dreams. Back to the door. And use the key on the chest. And that gives me... what was it again? Ointment? Beauty ointment, I believe? Yes, beauty ointment. Okay. I think we are completely done on this screen now. Yes, we are. So, let's go back and now do even more weirder things on this one. Alright. Back here. Let's save. Oh yeah.
Red. Red.
This... oh, to the small hand. Right, right. We have to thin you. So we have to pass the chicken to the other blound. We have to make you thin. Normal hand becomes thin. Give the thin hand back to regular blound. But now it needs to become a little chicken, or chick.
It won't work because this has been transformed by another mirror.
Right, we have to make you a regular chicken first. Then use that on the mirror. Becomes an egg, and the egg becomes a chick. I guess now we use the fattening mirror first. And the fat chicken goes into the top one.
We must make the little hand join the big one.
Yeah, we will. Wait, no. Thinning mirror. Make the fat chicken into a thin chicken. Or chick, rather. And again. Give that one back to the other blound. Thin chick into the small one. Isn't an egg a giant cell at the end? It kinda is, really.
Well, now that the old devil is awake, what do we do with him?
Okay, the old devil is awake. Save. So, let's see.
It's ugly.
I'll let you guys guess. Which of these items do we use on the old demon? Coin, axe, hammer, grow elixir, beauty ointment, grain of folly, grain of sands, falbert, or dragon decoy? Cory says hammer. Nope. I'll turn him into a flea, then put him in a box, and then put the box in another box, and then mail the box to myself, and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer! I had to ease my there. Any other takers? Coin axe, beauty ointment, grain of folly, grain of sand, falbert, dragon decoy.
red, red,
Beauty would be hilarious. Nope. Wrong. Coin Axe, Grow Elixir, Grain of Folly, Grain of Sand, Fulbert, Dragon Decoy. I can literally finish the last chapter in not even 5 minutes, so we will finish the game today. Which I did not think we would do, but hey, here we are. Anyone?
Red.
Any takers?
Red.
Any ideas? Hammer and Beauty Ornament didn't work. Coin Axe, Grow Elixir, Grain of Folly, Grain of Sand, Fulbert, or Dragon Decoy. Any other ideas? Or suggestions? Dragon Decoy? Nope. Fragment of Folly. Axe. Let's see. Nope, not the axe. Fragment of Folly. Yes. Why? I have no idea.
red, red,
But that worked. And you got the ugly ointment. So let's go to the end here. And now I have to time this. Let's see. We gotta use the ointment on the mirror and then time it.
Bow, bow, boom, boom, kaboom, bow, big bow.
Oh, I got it right away. And now the final level. Maximum weirdness. Well, here we are. Even Tnolp, Blount's reflection, cannot find the logic in this. Yeah, true. And all we got is a coin, an axe, and a hammer. Well, let's read the final Goblin news page. King Angulafre offers a reward for any word regarding his son who disappeared. The gods fell on their heads. I'm at the center of the conflict that opposes Xena and Bod. Each kingdom resents the rift of their divinity. I know now why I have been directed to solve all this. It was written. It was my destiny. Yes, this all makes sense. Yes. Of course. Anyway, let's get to the end of the game, shall we? Oh, Twitch 13.
Boom, bow, bow, kaboom, big bow, boom, bow.
Get dog, get dog, get dog, get dog.
Before the disunity, he played the sacred music. The good old times.
There's a halo and a desk. There's something wood we can destroy with the axe. Nah, I guess not, Vader. The positive pole of divinity and the negative pole of divinity.
Boom, big, big, boom, big, kaboom, big bow, big.
Before the disunity, only one musician played the sacred music.
Let me get the yarn of time. Like, if you thought the last game had a weird ending, you are kinda not ready for this one. Even though the ending is a little bit more normal, the final level is just very, very, very weird. But I still like these games, even if they are bizarre. But maybe I like them because they are bizarre. So we are closing in on the end of the third game. I want to know what you guys thought of the Goblin series as a whole, like all 3 games. Hope they were at least a bit entertaining to you all to watch. It's a couple of steps and we actually will finish this game, so yeah. Let me know.
Big Betty Boom, Big Boom, Big Betty.
Before the big rift, he used to play the sacred music. It was beautiful.
Big Betty Boom, Boom, Big Betty Boom.
Before the great rift, the 2 poles were united in the same being.
Also, do not question why the wolf sounds like a duck. It just does.
Boo. Boo.
They have something with like weird crawly hands. That was a thing in the last game as well. We got the sacred score, but it's only 1. We need 2. Now, in order to get 2 scores, you might be thinking, how the heck do you do that? But it's kind of cryptic, but basically you have the good side on the left, you have the weird or bad side on the right. So split in the middle right here is basically the break or rift between good and bad. So you put the score into the spring, which is the center of like good and evil, like right in the middle.
Boo.
And now
Boo.
we do this again to drain the basin. Pretty amusing. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kaori. Glad you enjoyed it too, Ra. Now we go into the basin. No, you have to go in the basin, not the chain. Do you just go into the spring now?
To recover the score, I need to remove all this water.
I did that, so let's try the other way around. The left one first. Glad you enjoyed it too, Vader. Yeah, someone thought this up. Or like several people thought all of this up for all 3 games. Creative for sure. The weird nature of the series was a blast. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tyve. There we go. Took a bit, but now I have the 2 scores. So, it is time to finish the game. There's only a few things left to do. Glad you enjoyed it too, Dwarf. So, the yellow score goes here. The red score goes here. Now we go back to this one first. And I'll save again. You have to do this last, like, thing very quickly. You have to do a couple of steps in quick succession. And we only have, yeah, just these 4 items. A coin, an axe, a hammer, and a yarn. So, save. The last thing you have to do, put the coin into the halo for him to play. Go to the other side. I wish we still had speed elixir, but we don't. Use the hammer on the cloud. Now, use the yarn on the 2 notes to more or less like connect them together, but not quite. Hit the bell for the first hand, and then hit the other bell. And if I do it right and quick enough, both hands come together to tie the yarn and unite the 2 musics into one. And then there is harmony in the world again.
Thanks to the sacred score, the divinity found its uniqueness again. The water of the spring became sweet again, and since it watered the 2 kingdoms, peace came back. Blount had rejected his painful past as a prince to become an anonymous reporter. Since he had found peace and love again, he was able to go back to his fathers.
Drink Foley Underwater and serenity will enter your hearts forever. The wedding of the century. Thanks to the insight of our reporter, the conflict between Xena and Baud ends up happily. Incredible! Blount is actually King Angulafre's son, whose childhood had been troubled by being kidnapped by a demon. Do I have to hit escape now? Okay. You guys remember this? Yep. And then this weird ending again from the last game. These are all memories of him, I guess. And there we go. The end.
Badoom, kabadoom-doom.
Bravo, bravo. Et belle Kipo. Viva Balou, Madame Balou. Big Papo, une belle réponse. Bravo, bravo. Big Papo, une belle réponse. Bravo, bravo.
Just in time, really.
Big Papo, une belle réponse. Bravo, bravo. Big Papo, une belle réponse. Bravo, bravo.
There we go. Yep, everyone found love. Oh, it stops right there. Well, let's just go over here. It's a bit better for a screen. But yeah, They all found love. How about that? So yeah, that is the end of the Goblin series. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, that was a bit faster than I thought. It took like 5 streams to get all 3 games done, which is not that long, but hey, was fun to do, right? It will be a while until we return to the point and click genre though. Like I have a couple of other games lined up that are not point and click. But yeah, glad to hear you guys all enjoyed that, and now you know what Gobliins is. So if everyone, if like anyone at some point like asks you, hey, do you know what Gobliins is on the DOS trilogy, then you know what it is. And if you ever hear the name Cocktail Vision somewhere, those are the people who made this game or made this trilogy. So yeah, now you know. Just a small little hint or a small little teaser for next week. We're gonna go back to an RPG, a kind of special RPG that is technically not a hidden gem. It is not a unknown game. It is just something that I wanted to stream for a long time, and I finally got to it. Next week, we're gonna stream Super Mario RPG, which is a classic at this point, and I've never streamed it before. I know it's Mario, it's mainstream, but whatever, it's a good game, it needs some love. We're gonna stream all of it. So starting next week Friday, join me for Super Mario RPG. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I am certainly. So for now though, have a good evening guys, have a good weekend. Thank you all for watching, it was fun. And I'll see you next week for Super Mario RPG. You better get that mushroom song in your head because it's going to stay there for a good time. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. See you guys later. Take care, and bye-bye.